taxed, insured, and MOT, so you can drive it anywhere if you're brave enough. And brave you do need to be. It's got no anti-roll bars, the steering's not connected, it's got some old coil springs keeping you on the road, and it is a complete nightmare. But I have taken to Facebook Marketplace again and got myself something new. Got myself a wild bear front bumper, which I think looks great, especially as it's made for a facelift, and I've bodged it onto my pre-facelift, so nothing really fits properly. But I needed a bumper for today, and I had to fit it by myself with a pile of bricks and a bottle jack to stop, listen. I know you want to see what it looks like trying to fit a front bumper with a bottle jack and a pile of bricks. It wasn't my finest hour, but enjoy. So yeah, that was about as stupid as you thought it was. Back to adjust it, which was an absolute nightmare. Would not recommend it to anyone. But today is its maiden voyage, and what better place to start than straight to the dump with a boot/whole truck full of laminate flooring. It's working its way into the missus's heart, I'm telling you. How was I supposed to get all of that to the tip without this? So it is awful as well. I've got absolutely no steering whatsoever. See, that was just a small puddle. It does not go around corners. As I mentioned previously, it has no anti-roll bars on it because the ACE system exploded. Sounds not like I've got a lighting issue yet. No one's aware I'm coming round this roundabout, so that could probably do with being fixed. That side works. But yeah, we'll take it to the tip, get rid of all the stuff, and go from there. Now, I was expecting some teething issues today, but not this, I must admit. I was not expecting the number plate to fall off in the first couple of miles. Why did you get that much? Oh man, you can, oh no, you're wet. You can come back. I'm going to do the other side. That's a lot. What do you need that much for? Do the other side as well, just because it'll probably fall off. You see the F at the end? There's lots of F's at the end of this thing. I don't want Mr. Policeman to be really upset with me. Just, I know he's going to be a bit upset, let's be honest, but I don't want him to be like really upset. Hence why it's got a bumper on it, otherwise I wouldn't have bothered. Good, let's go. So I had a few minutes to myself before I'm booked into the old recycling centre, and I thought, while I'm here, I'll see if I can work out why the indicator's not working. It's going flash, 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 flash really quickly. And I went to take it and have a look. Oh. I think I found the problem. It's not even got a bulb in it. It's got nothing. That's for your indicator bulb and that's for your side light, I believe. Oh, hello. Oh dear. Wrecked Land Rover life, huh? It's funny actually, because I can't really get annoyed about it. Things like that, because obviously I bought it as going to the scrapyard. You know, come and get what you want off of it before it gets scrapped. So I can't really say too much about it being in a condition like that, because it was being stripped, wasn't it? I mean, oh, there it is. I mean, it has been abused, but it's good to go. I started being followed by a security van. And I was thinking, why is he following me? All I'm doing is filming my old Discovery. Then I realised I'm hanging around in an industrial estate with a load of wood in the back of the van, and it's near woods as well, so it's like fly tipping hotspot. And I'm in a big sort of like of no fixed address looking Land Rover, and full of wood in an industrial estate that's hot for fly tipping. I wonder why he might have been following me. Funny story, I've just been doing a bit of drive-by B-roll footage, and a red car flashed me. I thought, what's going on here? And it was a taxi man, and he pulled up and he went, "You've got a brake light out." And the look on his face when I said, "What, just one?" I thought they were all out. We're at the tip. See if they let us in 10 minutes early. Right, we are done at the tip. Look at this, it's back to a normal car again. What more do you need? But yeah, a couple of the guys were eyeing it up at the tip, eyeing the truck. I mean, I know it looks a bit unusual, but I don't know if they wanted it for its scrap or whether they wanted to actually take it. So it got me thinking, maybe I should clean it. Like, it is pretty filthy. However, it's just about to get back into the Mrs. Good books. So if I go and fill the driveway up with mud, she's going to be really upset. So, as I didn't get it muddy, I shouldn't be the one to clean it. So I'm going to take it to the hand car wash and let them clean it for me. Now let's just remind ourselves of how bad this thing actually is. It broke while it was off-road, it got dragged out of the woods and pretty much dragged straight to my house. So what you see is what you get, and what the hand car wash sees is what they're about to get. Right, here we go. Here's the hand car wash. Let's see what they say. They're not looking at me. Hello. Can you wash my little car?
Yes, sir. The outside, right?
Oh yeah, just the outside will do. How much?
It'll be £25.
25? Perfect. Where do you want me to put it? Thank you. They're actually going to do it. He's like, yeah, 25 quid. You're mad. Sorry to interrupt my little montage of the local shopping precinct, but I'm in the van going somewhere quite interesting that you'll find out about fairly soon, and it has come to my attention that 95% of people watching these videos haven't subscribed yet. So I'm going to have to do the YouTuber thing and say hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and all the rest of it, so you get to find out where I'm going. Thanks. Oh, what's that? We buy any car? What do you reckon? Look at you! Scrap value. Wowzers. Never been so well loved in her life. Look at them go. Sorry. I cannot believe they actually agreed to do that. They're just a hand car wash in a supermarket car park in Waitrose of all places. They do Range Rovers all day every day. I turn up. What helped was that it was raining slightly, so obviously nobody wants to get their car washed in the rain unless it's beyond repair. It looks great, doesn't it? So impressed with it. Hopefully it means We Buy Any Car are going to give me a load more money for it. Sell your car today, it says on the sign. Oh, I'm getting gripped on quite dramatically. Can't sell my car today if there's no one there. Look at this. You can see it. Waterport, look. Should have told him not to spray the roof, shouldn't I? Right, let's go and see if there's anyone here. Believe it or not, they are actually giving me a quote on it. The chap's just walking around it now. Doesn't want to be on camera, understandably. But these guys are going to give me a quote. So we'll see what they say. Any more than scrap value is a winner. Look at it. My man came back with a quote of, drum roll please, £675 for this. Now, if you remember, I paid £450 for this. Yeah, alright, I spent £100 on a prop shaft and repairing the gearbox. I spent £180 on the bumper. So it owes me, what, in the 7s, in the 8s, something like that. So obviously, I am in the negative 675 quids. Not what I've spent on it, but if I had just bought it, put a prop shaft on it and driven it here, I'd have been in profit. I cannot believe they were willing to take it. They didn't look at any of the warning lights or anything. He wasn't interested. He just literally gave me, said 675 quid, we'll take it off your hands. So, yeah, that's an option, sort of. So that's it. I cannot believe that both the car wash and We Buy Any Car entertained it today. But it's looking great, isn't it? So next time you'll see me on the channel will be at Festival of Speed at Goodwood, because that's next weekend, and I'm not going to be able to take this out because I'm taking the missus to that, which I'm quite excited about actually. Shiny cars instead of muddy ones. Duds, yeah, pretty much. But then I promise you, it will get muddy. We will take it to Fontwell. There's a track up there, John Morgan 4x4. We'll take it up there. We'll get some footage of it up there, and then we'll see where I go with it after that. It could well go back on the internet, but it's been quite fun, really. It's been quite useful. See you later. Everyone around Waitrose, everybody around Waitrose absolutely loves it. This is the tip. No, wrong road. Try again. Run away.